there, this is David with 7C Music in St. Petersburg, Florida. In this video I want to go over the fret press and some of the design ideas, things I was thinking about when I made it. We call this the V2 because it's the second version. The first version, instead of using linear rail bearings, we actually use drawer slides, just like in your kitchen drawer cabinet. The way it's designed and set up currently, it's set up for an acoustic guitar. The electric guitar setup is just a little bit different, but it's easy and you can do it. But the idea is using a drill press or a drill press, you can position the guitar in this device, slide it back and forth, press the frets in firmly and accurately without breaking anything. So it's pretty simple. Here's how it works, and this will help you in the design of the parts. The idea is this caul here is positioned high enough where I can get underneath and support the instrument itself. You put the guitar in, you rest the guitar neck in the neck caul and just let it sit. Make sure it's flat. Make sure the neck is obviously adjusted correctly for pressing. You take the other end of the guitar and you kind of lift it up and down until it's sitting firmly but not raising or lowering. Then the wedge on the end, you simply slide up and underneath the guitar and it holds the guitar firm. Now at this point we just want to support two other places. One is underneath the heel of the neck. So these are basically on threaded rod. You can get these through Granger, a little head mount, mounted on threaded rod. And you raise this up until it rests against the bottom of the heel of the neck. That supports it so when you're pushing it, it doesn't want to break the neck or push the heel away from the body. Then the next one down here pushes up underneath the neck block on the back of the guitar. So now you have the guitar supported here and in these two critical spots and being held in place here. The two side ones are simply to keep it level so you're not, pushing down or leaning on it and letting it go from side to side. Once you get those in, you at this point can literally move the guitar in, pressing as you go, till you get down to the very end, past where this particular support is. Now this is the critical part, and the part that gets a little more challenging for some people. You still have to use a fret buck. And the reason we're using a fret buck is we put it in the guitar sound hole, so as we're pressing the last couple frets, we're using the guitar top itself to help support the pressure of pressing against. Now, if the frets aren't going in easy, watch it. Don't press too hard and break something. I mean, this is a tool. Just like any tool, you have to develop the skill to use it and the know-how to know when maybe I shouldn't be doing that. But that's the whole idea here. It's pretty simple. Anybody can make one of these things. The rail bearings I purchased off Amazon. You have to decide on the length, and then the threaded inserts that you can get at any place like Home Depot, Lowe's, anything, Ace Hardware. The threaded rod and the ends, I think I got them through Granger, but it's really a pretty simple thing. So remember, when you're doing this, the idea is that you've already sanded the neck out really well. You got any bumps out of it, but you've kept the radius. Then you have to use a fret bender that allows you to adjust the radius. StewMac, some other places sell that, so you can bend the wire to different radiuses. Once that matches, then you also need a set of cauls for every radius that you're doing, so that you now press the wire in at the radius that you've sanded out and that you've bent into the wire. I don't overbend the wire. There's no pounding involved here. The idea is to press and have good resistance against all the pressing points. Press it in smoothly and let it hold into the slot tightly. This is especially important for stainless wire. Stainless wire does not like to be hammered easily. When you hammer it in, it wants to kink and bend and actually pull back out of the slot if you bend it in another spot. And you may not recognize that that's happened. So doing a proper fret job on stainless is pretty important to have something that works similar to this. Now for an electric guitar, I just have another box that I move into place. It does the same thing. It supports the body of the guitar at different angles and helps support it as we press the frets in. But that's pretty much it. I'm going to put a guitar in just so you can kind of see what I'm doing. Madison was already working on a guitar, so I messed the setup just a little bit. I'm going to slide this guitar in, and she's actually doing stainless steel frets on it now. So I'm going to slide it in. So it's resting fairly firmly. Slide this back. It's resting on the neck caul really well without moving. Slide the wedge in, support the body, and then it's not moving. Then move the heel support up, adjust it up until it's resting firmly against the heel. And then underneath, you just want to raise the neck block support so it's against the guitar. And all these things have cork on the top. The other two are already kind of set, but at this point, this guitar isn't going anywhere. And as we press down the neck, it's going to press firmly. When we get over the body, we're going to put the fret buck in to help support it. Before you know it, you're done. So I hope this has been helpful to you. Build your own. Be creative and do a good job of what you're doing. We're repair people, and people count on us to do a good job. Let's develop the tools that allow us to do the best job possible. Thanks for watching.